Perfect timing, perfect timing. So we're going to jump into it, guys. Again, sorry about the game sounds. We're still trying to work on that. But in the meantime, we'll be kicking it off here on Pillbox.
Okay, starting on a red team, I guess A2M. Looks like they're coming out the gate. I wonder who would be defending for each team. Looks like
right now, I'd say that's up in the air because I've never seen any of these guys play. I guess we're just going to see how the game plays out for now. But let's take a look around. It looks like a lot of setup here in mid, waiting for that power up to begin with, and that's actually a beautiful rocket we just switched to. But we'll see if Mogo can get anything going here off this fresh spawn with power up coming up. It's actually going to be a late power up. It's going to be 20 seconds until that first quad, and but they obviously do not know that, and he's going to be able to take down Kev. And here comes the setup.
A touch on the flag. Looks like we don't have follow flag pickup on. So
I did have it on. I don't know what happened there.
You know the command to it?
I do not know the command to it. The quad is up, and Mogo's actually going to go down first, and it looks like a huge run here from Thumpa so far. He's actually got 3 kills. And he's going to be moving his way into the enemy base, taking down those fresh spawns, and he's going to need a little bit of help from his team. He can't do this all by himself because he has he's definitely got no armor now. 34 HP. He's going to need at least somebody to get out of this base with. But he's able to kind of sneak around, and he's going to a little bit of help in mid. He's going to make his way across.
Bunny hopping across.
Yeah, just very tentative on these bunny hopping. but at least he will be getting across here.
And another quick
and that's actually
cap.
2 caps. When did the first one even happen? What just happened? What did we miss?
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
insane.
We had no time. Let me just
spectating. Yeah.
Spectating. Follow carriers on. Yeah, we want that on. All
Perfect.
Right. Cool.
That way we don't miss a cap.
Yeah.
So that'd be good.
Looks like Thumper was on the quick recap, and red team grabbing this one.
Mogo is not even shooting. He's taking all the damage in the world. He's not even turning around. Doesn't even care.
Yeah, just too focused on the movement right now.
This guy's in the zone.
Shooting his own teammate. I guess he doesn't know where the pedestal is.
He has absolutely no clue where the flag is.
Okay, his teammates told him, you got to go back and cap it. All right.
There we go.
There it is. All right, 24 seconds. Pretty quick one there.
Oh, man. So 40 seconds until this next quad, and actually going to take a look around at the blue team here. But actually, Kane is going to be grabbing this red flag for the blue side. But again, he's by himself. He's going to try and find another route out of this base because he has got a lot of pressure bearing down on him up top, and he's taking a lot of damage.
Fresh spawn on him. He's just got to get this as far as possible. Looks like he has a team to help.
Yeah, he's able to strafe across without any damage. He gets down to 21 with 2 people chasing him, but he's able to make it across.
A little bit of communication error on the red team.
It's got to be.
But
10 seconds until a quad. It looks like to me right now blue team is going to be the one that's going to be picking this up because they've got all the momentum right now. It looks like a lot of fresh spawns for this red team.
Yep.
They're the ones set up in mid.
Yellow arrow telling you when it's spawning. And another quad. Ooh, it's in the water. That's going to be hard to get.
That was the right person to take it, Thumpa. That was the guy they needed to give it to, but he had almost no stack at all. But he took a huge rocket right to the face.
Mojo right coming out with the quad, and looks like red team can't even spawn without dying.
No, quad shaft is it's an angry thing. He needs to pick up that shotgun that he just killed in the corner. That would help him a lot. But Kev is going to go ahead and grab that flag while his team is distracting with quad, and it looks like he's just going to stop moving.
Dropped his mouse.
He
takes a rocket. Ooh.
The worst time to ever stop.
At least they're 2 caps up at this point. So,
that's hilarious. I guess he dropped his mouse.
Just to remind you guys, there's $10,000 on the line.
Yeah, don't drop your mouse when $10,000 on the line.
Top 3 get paid. There's 5 teams. So
that'd be that's brutal if you don't qualify or if you don't place.
You're more likely to win money than not.
The odds are in your favor. So it looks like Kev's not going to shoot anybody again. Runs straight past 3 people
with the movement. Oh, there's too much sassing going on, and Mojo grabs the flag. He's pulling in through the green armor.
He's a total fresh spawn though. He has absolutely no weapons, but he's able to drop past that team or the opposite team there and get the 4th cap on the board. This is just back and forth right now with these caps because the defense game is not strong. So you were talking about wanting to look for defense at the beginning. I don't think there is any defense for either of these teams right now.
Looks like everyone's kind of trying to learn the map at this point, and maybe towards the 15-minute mark we'll see some positions.
Familiarity. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to put too much pressure on these guys to form positions. I mean, right now he's boosting his teammate into the gaunt. That actually would have been pretty sick if that happened.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's found a med kit yet.
Next level plays. Yeah, I haven't seen a single med kit.
Not a single med kit. Nothing.
It's kind of out of the way though, so maybe it's not worth getting at all.
No, it's just a waste of time. But that's cap number 5. Blue team is taking it to A2M right now, and I don't even know what to call these guys. I don't know if they have a name, but regardless. Oh, TCP. Excuse me. That is their name. I don't know what TCP stands for, but we'll take them. We'll take them for their word. But again, lots of pressure.
Team Cake Plus?
Team Cake Plus and Rainbow.
Okay.
Team Cake Plus. Body massage.
Body massage. Okay.
A2M, a.k.a. body massage. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect anything less from A2M.
All
but
right.
I'm still trying to figure
Thumpa
out.
fully stacked, coming in with a quad.
Coming in hot.
He's doing some work. He knows what an LG does. He's played Quake World. And looks like he just knows what an LG does. So
he is absolutely mowing people down. That was literally, he had help with him, but he did not need help with him because that was all Thumpa right there.
Yeah, coming in for the 6th cap.
This could be a very quick cap out. We're literally 5.5 minutes into this game, almost 6, and we've got literally 5 or 6 caps on the board, excuse me, for blue. So,
yeah, do you know the format? Is this a best of 3?
I don't know, actually. I would imagine if there's money on the line, this should be. Yeah, it is best of 3. That would make perfect sense.
God is telling us it's best of 3.
God is telling us? Is it just me or is this tilted? Like the actual game? Maybe I'm just, my head is.
I think we have hurt roll on, so when they get hurt, the screen rolls a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But, yep. So, Kev, I think I've seen that name before.
I have no clue who Kev is.
I'm pretty sure I've seen him play QL, so he knows the movement.
Well, Kane was talking about how he's never even played QuakeLive before. In chat before the game started. So.
Okay, well, their team's doing well despite that. 7th cap coming in.
I think we can attribute a lot of that to Thumpa and his quad runs for sure. Because, 7 caps in. I mean, Mojo just ran that across the entire map with nobody contesting him at all. And he was a fresh spawn with 1 gun. So
A2M getting burned down by these LGs. Looks
body
like
massage.
Body massage. Yeah.
Excuse you.
PG-13. And so 1 more cap, and it'll cap out at 8, I think, right? The server's set.
It does,
like
yeah.
Okay.
If it's standard, which I imagine it is, Kev is going to be running across.
We have item timers on, but all right. And the quad is burning down everyone, and it caps out.
Thumpa, 33 and 5, just going off.
I wonder what the next map will be. Looks like, a lot more time with the flag on blue team. 2 minutes.
Just
almost.
a little bit. 1 second for red team. For body massage. With quad. Yeah, that was all Thumpa. I'm pretty sure that whole minute and 27 seconds was all Thumpa. But 31 seconds to a minute and 27. I mean, call it a blowout or don't call it a blowout. That was pretty much all Thumpa, I want to say, for the most part.
Yeah.
When you're going 33 and 5. I mean, you're pulling all the weight you could possibly pull. So he's doing it to it. But let's see.
So I see like 5. Is that 6 different teams? Rainbow?
No, that was so round 1 was on the bottom actually.
Okay. Was that? Oh, it looks like players are leaving the server. So, all right.
Oh, they're still trying to get
Spider.
Kane. Quake Champions was my first Quake game. What?
Looks like we're
oh, good lord.
We're switching over to Team Deathmatch on Space Chamber. No, we'll get back into CTF.
I'm thinking all that's updated, right?
Yeah.
How do you chat? What's the button?
Oh, T. Yeah.
This isn't Spider. This isn't right. Oh lord.
Oh. Space Camp TDM. A
don't
gentleman's agreement.
I don't know how to call a vote.
Looks like Kev is ready.
Oh man, do we need to call the vote for him?
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Oh, okay, no, they got it.
There it is. I don't know if this is right because round 1, Rainbow took down Waifus for life, and right now it's saying that Rainbow's already won this game. Or no,
Team Cake Plus. Yeah. So this is body massage.
So we're in the lower bracket. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. We're lower bracket. Yep. Looks like Team Deathmatch on Spider's Crossings.
It was
start.
Blue Team. TCP won the last match.
Abort.
This is on TDM.
Yeah, we have TDM on Spider's Crossings.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
It's like blue team already scoring 2. Wow.
Do they know how to call vote? How do we fix the gospel there? Answer my question.
Voting only allowed during warm-up period.
Yeah, we need everybody to join the spec so we can just abort this. That way we can call vote. There we go.
Okay, cool.
Now don't vote for a TDM map. Nobody vote, please. That's all it takes.
I mean, it's going to choose one of them, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping it just restarts this. That would be fantastic.
Nope. Looks like Body Massage is saying we all saw it. They won.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Okay, so we'll get Rainbros next.
Rainbros. So from here we can call up the.
Okay.
And then then they have to change the.
They said CTF. So.
Okay.
Yeah, capture the flag.
Perfect.
Cool.
Is this a magnet or is this a sticker?
It's a sticker. Yeah.
A Discord
sticker.
It's adorable.
So, let's see if they can cap it in a record time this time. It's a new map. This map's a lot more rail heavy. The defender, hopefully, I think 2 mid is pretty typical. One top, one bottom.
Yeah, that was kind of the new standard. There were 2 main ways on this map where you could play a lot of defense. So I think the newish meta, well, I say new, but the last one that was kind of used mostly was, what you said, 1 top, one bottom. So one would take Mega and Red Armor and play up top and rail a lot more. And the one on the bottom would be kind of an LG rail player as well, tossing rails across low mid, but he would kind of get those low guys that are trying to sneak in, and he'd just take the yellow armor. So he was obviously the least stacked of the 2, but just more of a kind of a cage brawler kind of guy that would be down at the bottom that would be able to take fights, good dodger, anybody like that who's got really good aim. And you got your rail heavy guy kind of playing quote unquote the base defense up top. Or the other one was kind of the more you stick around base, so you're still taking red and Mega, you're taking Mega and try to get Ys if you can, and you get your railer out taking the YA, the bottom YA, and the top red. So he'd be a little bit more stacked. So it depends on your team, a little bit, 2 different metas that you could play. But here, honestly, with these guys, I'm not expecting to see too much strategy judging from that last map. But
yeah,
I think we can expect Thumpa to go off, especially on a map that's more open like this. He's going to have a lot more time to run with quad, even though it is a quad regen swap. I think he's going to be the main guy for this blue team, still picking up that power
haste
up.
as well, right?
Yes, excuse me, there is haste. So it is a haste, that's right.
Haste, quad in middle, regen in
haste,
your base.
quad, regions in base, excuse me.
It looks like Kane actually does know how to play this game. He knew where Mega Health spawned. So
we got that going. I think that's probably what they were talking about pregame, I would imagine, going over all the specifics.
Okay.
Yeah, but right now, again, just a huge mid-heavy map. So you're going to be seeing a lot of rails tossed around in mid. And it looks like these guys
are up, and we're going to see Haste coming out with Kane. He's got a decent stack on him, and Kev has already touched the flag of red team. He's pulling across mid. It looks like he's going to sit for this red armor.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous thing when he doesn't have a teammate with him, but he does. He's able to steal away that enemy red, so that is a huge steal. And he's going to be making his way across mid. He's got the Haste too on his own team, escorting him across there. And it looks like this is going to be an easy cap. Nobody's seen almost the entire time except for their own red.
Looks like they don't know where the regens spawn. But
blue regen?
They should grab those ones. Maybe the tactical delay. Oh, there we go.
Well, no, that's Mojo getting the red one, right?
No, it's a steal.
No, that was the red one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
so
the blue one's still up.
Yeah.
They don't need it. They're
saving it
first
for
cap.
defense.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tactical delay.
Oh, and Thumpa with the flag touch.
Yeah, don't kill yourself there, guy.
Yeah, he knows how to rocket jump.
Not even going to use it.
Very, very useful in every Quake, actually. I think Quake 2 is where it's least used from what I've seen, but
I've played almost none at all. And that's actually a nice rail from Thumpa. 2 HP left on that cap. So
now it looks like they decided to take their own regen, and we got another touch.
Well, maybe it was a tactical then. Maybe they knew.
A little bit of contention in mid, but Kev is going to sneak by, taking minimal damage. He's trying to find the staircase. He has a player on him. And
Rocket jumps up to the flag.
That's
3 caps.
3 caps.
In under 3 minutes on Spider. You don't see that every day. But it looks like Red is just struggling to get anything going right now. They have no coordination team-wise. They're just kind of almost TDM on a CTF map for them, I think.
Yeah,
not a lot of strategy.
MG does 1 more damage per hit, so maybe they can make it work. But I think their tactics need a little bit of rework.
Yeah, and right now a lot of mid contention with quad coming up. And we're going to see Mojo actually is going to sneak into the base during this time, too, so that's not a bad play. I'm going to try and get to Thumpa, and he's going to be the one that tried to pick it up, but Kane is right behind him. He does have the LG, but he's on a fresh spawn.
Going
no
aggressive with it. Hey. So this can always be dangerous, because if you die, then suddenly your opponents have the quad, and they can push you with it.
Well,
but they're getting burned down pretty quick.
Oh, he whips the rail. He can't take that rocket damage. 21 HP. Can't land the rail. Finally
Mogo
does.
Jumping around, dodging multiple rails, but eventually going down.
Yeah, and this is just a bulldozer effect from the blue team running over the A2M guys right now. They are able to get that flag back, so the fresh spawns do pay off in the end. And again, that tactical, we'll call it tactical, delay of that.
Switches from low to high, and I think he just got away.
It goes back down low again. He actually jumps into some enemy fire, but he's only taking a little bit of MG cess. That's nothing crazy at all. He's going to be able to get across once again, and that's 4 caps. Again, this is pretty much a cap every 45 seconds is what we're looking at. And, and yeah, you've got plenty of guys there to keep that flag safe and bring it home. So blue team, again, just on that steamroll, and they have their own region coming up in a second. And red one's been up for a while as well. And again, it's Kev who's going to pick it up. The red team had no clue it's been up. The blue one just spawned as well.
Yeah, so it looks like they have a timing on the Reds region, and so
both
time it spawns, it's theirs.
Both regions on the blue side of the this map right now. And right now Kev is just going to do everything himself. He gets a little bit of help in the end, but the LG is on point actually.
He's coming back out to kill instead of cap.
Just getting greedy. Hey,
trying to get his LG up.
You gotta pump up those stats, man. Rookie numbers. I mean, he's only got 5 kills, but he hasn't died his entire game.
Yeah, actually, your elo is dependent on damage done rather than actually winning the game. So maybe he's cognizant of his CTF elo and trying to raise that up.
It's getting selfish. It's all about stats, man. I can only imagine what these guys sound like right now on their team comms, the A2M guys, because they're absolutely nuts. Regardless, but I mean, yeah, of course, nobody's got a shirt on. I mean, we know that for sure.
Yeah.
They've got headbands. They're just greasy dudes with no shirts on, headbands strapped, and they just scream at each other. That's pretty much how it goes on. Honestly, I kind of wish we were closer to them because we could hear the insanity that was ensuing on their team comms.
Yeah.
But
they got a touch, and
but he has nothing but machine gun.
Team support. Yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love it. No fear. At least they got no fear. But it looks like we've got a blue. Where's the? Oh, there we go. Mojo. We almost missed it, but Mojo was able to get across unscathed again, and that's going to be cap number 6 once again. Just sticking to that timeline of pretty much 45 seconds.
Yeah, and it looks like red team has a little touch.
Glitter, yeah.
I don't think blue team knows where he is. Let's see.
Well, now they know. Blitter's going to try and get across by himself, though. He has no help from his team.
Yeah, just got returned. Mogo is a little disappointed in the game.
This sucks. I don't think he's much of a QuakeLive player. Or if that, he's not much of a CTF player. Takes a special kind of patience for CTF, I think. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But Thumpo, here we go again, trying to stick to the timeline. He's going to be able to do that, get that frag himself. That's 3 more fresh spawns. He's going to run straight past them, taking one down.
Ooh, gets hit by a direct rocket.
Rocket in the back. That is unfortunate.
And surprised Thumpa knows that you can jump upstairs. That's not possible in Quake World. Yeah, so it's good to see him putting that to use in this game.
He's got his thinking cap on, man. He took Mega and Region. This guy. He's just going to do it all himself.
See if he does it this time. Yep. Okay. And jumping up the stairs. Wow, he is stacked.
He's got everything. That's insane. If he drops down for YA too, that'd be huge too. But Mojo, he's going to be coming across top, and that's probably where Thumpa's headed towards. Mojo's just going to fight with 45 HP. Okay.
And balls of steel. So easy to get hit by rail here, but he makes it across. I think he's going to go in for a cap, and Thumpa is going aggressive with double power up.
That's what Thumpa wanted. I get it. I didn't even pay attention to the power up spawns because he took so many of them. I thought it was null and void.
He's back in his own base, and Kev, 9 HP.
Oh my God, the ballsy rocket jump on this guy. Doesn't even care about red armor.
Yep.
This guy.
If he goes for another?
No, he's going to take the falling damage, but it looks like the A2M guys just kind of said screw it.
Yeah, they forgot to pull out his machine gun. But
spawn with gauntlet, and that's going to be at the 8-0 score line.
8-0. A lot stronger showing on this one.
Definitely.
GG. So A2M is going to be knocked out of the tournament. I guess this is body massage. Yeah.
So Body Massage is out, and TCP is still in, and they're going to play. Let's see. We had Rainbros, right? That's who was lined up. Okay. So 2 A2M teams. I got you.
Rainbros in the upper bracket against another A2M team.
This is the server.
And I guess this one's actually called A2M. Or maybe there's 3 A2M teams. You see?
I wouldn't doubt it. There's like 50 of these dudes in here. So these are the Rainbros.
This is something else.
So this is the third. Yeah. So okay. So we have 3 A2M teams basically, but one of them was Body Massage. Okay.
This isn't Rainbro though.
No.
Okay.
I think this is A2M and Waifus for Life. That's what that was.
There's 3 A2M teams.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was A2M versus Waifu.
These guys just take over QuakeCon, man.
Okay.
They don't give a damn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if there's 3 of them, they're guaranteed prize money.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Looks like we have.
This is what I'm more familiar with.
I'm going to make sure we have the correct team names for this one.
That's them.
That's Rainbros,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure about
Make
Red
sure
team.
that's the A2M with the brackets, or no?
With the brackets, without the brackets, Body Massage.
Rainbows and A2M games they're waiting for casting names, so you already have ready. They're not ready up yet?
They're readying now.
Cool. Yeah, they're waiting for the other stream to finish up, and then they're ready to go anytime.
We're ready. So yep.
Cool. Yeah, just tell me you're ready.
All right. Heard that.
Okay. Looks like you have an Admire in the game.
Magical. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my dad. Hey, Reddit.
Yep. Rush Pike.
Oh, jeez.
And
Yeet. Oh, dude, I'm gonna yeet so hard with vibration caps.
so Rainbros, I've talked to them a lot before this tournament, and they feel very.
They should win.
They feel very confident. They're trying to play down their confidence because they just don't want that to get in their head.
Well, these are the guys. I mean, I wouldn't say it's getting in their head because these guys have been playing together for how long now? I mean, years and years and years. So
Yeah.
these are, I want to say, at least 5 to 6 years. These guys have been playing on and off. Not necessarily on a team together, but just as a pickup team. So these are the guys that kind of idle the pickup channel, and they're playing CTF all day, all the time. They love it.
Yeah,
And
I
they've
actually
got
played with Pithy and Vibration and Miles for the
Oh, yeah.
2015.
I remember that. So just avid CTF players. So yeah, these guys have a lot of experience. They got a lot of experience together. They know exactly how each other play. They actually have set positions. So expect to see a lot of coordination out of them. And I would imagine that this Ironworks pick was definitely their pick. This is like home turf for USA when it comes to any kind of pickup game or anything like that. So this is going to be a huge game for them. I think.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go off on A2M. Honestly, I don't expect this to be close at all, regardless of this being the semifinals. I'm going to be 100% honest with you because A2M. They seem to just be like more of a puggy kind of team that just kind of, whatever happens. But I guess we'll find out. I'm expecting Rainbros to have, like I said, set positions. I think we can go ahead and, if it's, let's see, I'm going to call it right now. On Ironworks, we're going to have Madrigal on base D, and we're going to have Pithy on, no, excuse me, I'll take that back.
Plays
he plays, no, he's going to play offense, actually. I think they're going to put Ballin on red D, on high D. That's what I think. They did not qualify. No. So yeah, they did try to team up for Quake Champions. They tried to qualify for the
Rainbros, yeah.
The Quake World Championships. Were unable to do so though. Did not get out to California to get to the qualifiers either. So here they are in the BYC, just making their mark in QuakeLive CTF, which is their home turf. And
$5,000 to the winning team.
Hey man.
So
I should have signed up.
2,000 to.
We should have signed up.
Best of 3. Yeah, I mean,
what were we thinking?
we should. I think we could have.
We could have taken it.
We could have done some work.
Yeah, we could have done a lot of work. Haven't played in a hot minute, but that doesn't matter. It's like riding a bike, right?
Yeah, I saw 04 just looking around like he had nothing to do, and just pick him up.
Is that a conflict of interest if he won though, since he technically works for id Software now?
Yeah.
Would they freak out about that?
I mean, I'm staff, right?
But he actually works for id Software. We don't.
Yeah. So we would get his portion of the prize money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah.
You help us win. Actually, no, 04 is garbage at CTF. We don't want him. Oh, Rose wants a cut for being the manager. Team manager.
Wow.
We have a cheerleader and a manager. We let them know we're ready, by the way?
Do we have an agent?
Yeah, we have Agent Rose. That's who it is. So this is the upper bracket semifinals, correct? Is that what I'm understanding here? I think we
yes,
can
upper bracket semifinals.
Upper bracket semis. Do we know who the other semifinal is for the upper bracket? Poop is ready. He's the only one. Please respond.
I'm not sure.
Sawyer's missing. So Sanctify has run away. He's scared.
All right, Sanctify, come on. Oh, he had to use the restroom.
He's streaking back, literally and figuratively.
I'm pretty sure somebody got kicked out of QuakeCon for taking off
that
their
was
pants one time.
Good. 2010, my first year. I remember that. What was his name? Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't think of his name. How did I forget his name? I remember that. It was back in the tournament area.
Well, you can't go into the pool with your pants on, right? So
you have to get naked. Oh, hey, we're ready up.
Oh,
imagine that. I'll think of his name and I'll remember it. But oh my God, I cannot believe this. So anyway, well, let's take a look at. I want to see how the Rainbros set up, and it looks like Ballin is actually going to be going on offense. So that means
he
Pithy
usually tries to get the other team's red. Yeah, and so
he's going
goes
straight for it.
Wow, look at
Beautiful.
this. Sanctify can't even get there in time.
That's great, LG too. He takes a direct rocket for his troubles, but 50 HP is going to help him stack back up, and Fragtastic is going to make sure he doesn't get out of the water.
Yeah, they have a little bit of communication here. Like it's good to see that they knew Ballin was in the water. But
Pithy's our red player, so he's got the med kit. So that was the one thing I knew that would possibly switch would be him and Ballin. I think it just depends on the map on which ones they're playing, but Madrigal is definitely going to be that base D. But Pithy holding down mid here with that rail. Yeah,
it looks like they're waiting for this first power up in order to make their first move on the flag. Pithy grabbing his second red armor, and he hasn't even been touched this game. So
a little bit of splash, but nothing crazy. And Vibration is going to have a nice little LG float there. He's going to be getting out of base. Fragtastic, a fresh spawn. Vibration should be able to take him down. Gets the rail. And this is huge team coverage as well. He's got two fresh spawns to deal with. Pithy's going to take them both down. Pushes out of that base with the regen nonetheless. And that is a massive.
It's so stacked.
He comes out of the base. He's just going to push on offense here too. He's just going to start cleaning up more fresh spawns.
He believes his teammate's going to get it. And he's taking a lot of damage. Uses the med kit.
Oh, the plasma's huge.
Wow, he still has 10 seconds on this regen.
And he just gets above red health. Red's up too. That's two quick caps. Pithy coming in strong. That's a beautiful follow-up on that. That's one of the big strats that you'll see with a lot of teams is they'll send out their base D to obviously help people get across mid, get that cap across, but they'll keep pushing while the rest of the team falls back to make sure the flag carrier gets the base. So you've got your massively stacked base defender in the enemy base, and he's got to make it out himself, and that was a perfect example of how to do that. And Pithy, that med kit, if he didn't have that med kit, that was pretty much cap over right there. So beautiful work by the Rainbros.
Yeah, and Ballin is putting on the aggression, making sure that base D can't stack up on the red team. Pithy with the touch, and he sneaks over to high and then goes back low. Wow,
love it.
So
get that red rocket jump over.
Yep,
and doesn't quite get it. He's got to hit through before somebody comes through the teleport.
Look at where his team is though. They're all on the other side of the map, so it's going to be another cap.
They're just not letting A2M get set at all. A2M has been on their back foot ever since Ballin went through and got the red armor. It's been back heels for
this is almost a cap every 30 seconds at this point, and another touch.
It's still coming. Madrigal's got a red. He could have gotten that mega if he really wanted to.
I think Rainbros just figured out a different play style. So they were a little timid in the beginning, making sure they didn't push until they had the first power up and everything. But now they've kind of figured, well, we can put on a lot more aggression.
Well, they can just bully him is what they're doing.
Yeah.
And like I said, I really think it was Ballin getting that first red and then the first flag touch. They kind of put A2M on their back heels, and then they just kind of fed off of that from there. So 5 caps within 3 minutes. That is insanity. Granted, it is Ironworks, a bit of a smaller map, one of the most fast-paced CTF maps we have. But even then, I mean, they're just not letting anybody get set right now. I mean, it's just touch after touch. Ballin's got the flag, and it seems like everybody on the Rainbow side has at least a yellow armor to their name, if not a red. And it's insanity. Ballin is going through water here. He's got teammates covering him on the other side of it, and nothing, not even touched. 6 cap. And Sanctify's got a little bit of that regen, but he's only going to use it to get up to fresh spawn HP, which is absolutely nothing. And it looks like he's going to be the base defender.
Sanctify base D?
Well, it looks like they've got 2 base D right now. I mean, they're trying to get set, and they just can't. I mean, it's just so much aggression coming out from the Rainbows, and Ballin zooming in with the LG like a boss.
Yep.
Okay, that'll work.
Going to make me sick. All right.
Vertigo, it's happening.
Oh, and they managed to reclaim that flag.
Yeah, but Vibration.
Wow,
again,
Vibration is there.
relentless right now. It's absolutely relentless. And Vibration's going to get across mid here with no health, actually. And 39 HP to his name, and he takes down. Finally, some help shows up. Gets a enemy player weak there, and he's able to get across unscathed again, which is unreal. 4 minutes, 7 caps. This is looking very brutal, and it's not stopping at all. Good Lord.
The laughs coming out.
Fantastic. Just is actually who now?
Polish David.
Okay. Oh, from Quake 2. Okay.
Okay, so God is telling us that David is actually the famous Quake 2 player, David. Maybe.
Possibly. We are trying to confirm, but
so I would
Quake 2 does not translate to QuakeLive very well.
Yeah,
that kind of game.
Let me look. So he has decent movement. Oh.
Good mouse control, decent movement, but there's no telling.
Yeah.
Fragtastic got a touch there. He actually had a decent amount of armor to his name, but it seems like, again, the Rainbros, too much armor to their name. Vibration, oh, nice dodge, and nice rail, too, to take down Sanctify. He almost got taken down. That rocket could have been a direct if he did not jump. That would have
This could be the last cap of this map.
Pithy's just running with a shotgun. He's got the team boost in the back, too, to get him through, but Fragtastic's got something else to say about it.
Yeah. Could we see cross cap?
No, good
double
Lord.
LG.
Two shafts are bearing down in your face.
That's going to be it.
That's beautiful teamwork. Again, kind of as I predicted, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I just think that there's too much coordination and experience behind the Rainbros. I think they're going to take this whole tournament easily. Looks like we're voting for Hidden Fortress.
It's like, usually you see a lot more damage on this map, like 10,000 or so. But
well, that's because the map only lasted 3 minutes. So
yeah, I guess so.
If you get the full 20-minute game, yeah, you'll usually see your high red or your high defense player, your red player. He'll be in the kind of 15 to 20K region. That's generally where they'll float around because they're just kind of a support player. They'll help you on D, they'll help you on offense, just putting out damage. That's going to be your main damage dealer, especially with their stack. Your offense guys, they'll usually be around 10K if they're doing their job. If you got an offensive player, and this is why ID was so effective, you'll have him putting out sometimes 15K damage, which is kind of unruly for an offensive player. And your base D is actually, depending on the style of base D that you play, or that your base defense will be playing, it's kind of up in the air. Generally speaking, they'll be kind of around the same realm as your offensive players, 10K region. But I mean, they could be more aggressive, almost like Pithy was that last game.
Something I've noticed is
crazy.
Yeah, really. If you see that your base D has really low damage, that means the offense is doing a really good job.
Exactly. Yeah, they're holding the enemy team in their own base, so your base D has really got nothing to do. So that's when that actually helps you out too, because they'll be pushing out into mid, tossing out rails when they can, little things like that. And again, it's all situational. But yeah, that means your offense is doing a great job. That means your red defender is doing a great job, and you can't ask for much more than that. So if that's the case, which is kind of what we saw in the last game, I mean, you can't really ask for much more than that when it comes to CTF. So. Yeah. Beautiful work there. So, indeed, coming
David,
from God. God has confirmed.
God has confirmed that David is the Quake 2 Pro David. So I'm going to see if I can find him.
It's a hard yeet. Hard yeet. So, troubled waters here, map number 2, and this is where you'll see a lot of diving, literally and figuratively, into the water, trying to get that first red.
David with the Hyper Blaster.
Hyper Blaster.
And
such a Doom player. Oh, what kind of rail was that? You weren't even looking at him. I don't even know if I want to call it a flick, but it was at the same time.
Oh, Vibration, getting shot in the head. That's an instant kill on QuakeLive. And
headshots. Little CS:GO for you. Yeah, David's just getting pummeled. They seem lost. I don't know. They got no idea where to go right now. But Ballin is going to be able to pick up this flag, and he's going to be making his way out. Got to use that med kit. Does use it. Rocket jump across, and it is going to be good. He's got 2 guys waiting.
Oh, his team air rockets him out of the way.
What a troll. So Ballin takes his armor. Says, yeah, fine.
SD does not deserve this.
We get the wahaha funny? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Like Vibration's having a good time.
The funny guy.
Wow, David getting knocked into the corner with 3 rails.
So cap number 1. That's already the lead here.
Ballin going swimming. That's kind of boring. All right, Boov. Let's see what he can do. This guy wears a balls hat. Every QuakeCon. Helmet, yeah.
Helmet, man.
And do we have a fall killer on?
We do now.
Yep.
Got him.
Maybe that'll be too hectic. We'll see.
Oh, Pithy with the dive rail. Beautiful. So it looks like we've got, Pithy taking a rocket straight up the bum.
Yeah, David Looks like he double rail coming out. He's doing some work.
So it seems like David's going to be the mid guy. He's tossing. Yeah, I know. He's tossing out a ton of rails and actually doing a decent amount of damage. But Ballin is going to be able to pick up that red. And once again, I think he's been the main one jumping on this red. He's had it just about every time.
Yeah.
But again, very defensive play here from A2M. They've been just stuck in their base. I mean, the pressure once again from Rainbros, taking every item, pushing into this base, keeping them on their back foot, and this is going to allow them to get across mid here. We got a two-pronged attack coming in from the Rainbros.
Ooh, sneaking in there.
Pithy's going to fall back, 13 HP, but he does get the red. Just need to find a couple of health
switch
bubbles.
Off of that. When they go swimming, it's pretty boring to watch. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah, nice jump there from Vibration on the flag touch, waiting for his team, give him the okay to get across. Got 99 HP, takes the 58 anyway. And
I mean, it's already been half as long as the previous map, and they've only gotten one cap. So
watches the arch. Just going to cap it. He's going to kill himself. But that is, cap number 2, and this is kind of going, again, along the same lines as the last map. Not quite as fast. A little bit more of an open area, tighter corners. But, again, David is dishing out some decent rails, but he's not getting a lot of help from his team, and they're able to just bully him off of that mid area. The Rainbros, I should say. They're just bullying him off of his mid presence. And, again, when you switch over to any of these A2M guys, it's almost like they've got three people in base at all times because they're just either fresh spawning or they have no choice. So,
yeah. I think David is kind of playing like a mid sort of D position.
Yeah, kind of a defensive floater in a way.
Yeah.
Does it a nice rocking on Vibration, but Vibration with the nice little drop-in rail just to say hi. He's going to high-five his face with a rail. I mean, that's generally what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, Boov taking a rail there. So it looks like Vibration's just trying to weaken the D before some teammates come and get a cap. But Sanctify holding out strong.
Good lord.
Wow. Flag touch from the red team. Fragtastic landing a nice rail. It's so hard to get out of that area, though.
That's the last place you want to go, especially with the rail. And no armor. Or no help. I mean, yeah, it's just it's a death sentence, especially if you end up in the water. Yeah. So if he got that frag, he could have been able to sneak back out maybe through the base, depending on fresh spawns. But like you said, just kind of a tough situation to be in down there with no help. But Ballin is going to go for the torch jump, does not land it, but he does have help, so he's going to drop down, take down Boov, and the rocket jump across should be good. He's got a med kit too.
Ooh.
The team boosting, good lord, the drop damage got him down to 30 HP. He doesn't want to use this med kit just yet because Fragtastic is going to be able to get that flag once more, but
he's in the bad area again.
He just attracted to the bad area, but his team might be able to escort him out of here. We'll see.
Yeah, it's really rare to see a flag come through this area, so now he has a med kit. Maybe if red armor's up, then
got that going.
So
see if his team can meet him out here. And he's got two guys jump straight in there, making sure they deny him. Was that an instant cap or no?
That was three, right? Yeah, so they just capped.
Beautiful timing. Two guys jumping straight in your face, right in the water, deny the red and everything. So again, the coordination from Rainbros is a little too much right now. Fragtastic trying to help out in mid, but the rails are just relentless right now. And Ballin again is going to be the one jumping on that red armor. I believe, honestly, that's either the 4th or 5th for this game for him. And that med kit's going to be waiting too. So he's got everything he needs to play with every time he goes into this red base.
Yep. Madrigal with a touch and torch gun is good. That's so hard to land.
It's a little bit easier now than it used to be a few years ago when they had. I can't remember what it was. I know they changed the movement a little bit where you had to jump to the one on the same side as where you were trying to go, and you had to clip the wall. You couldn't do the actual jump to the left side and across to the right.
Okay.
So they swapped it. And that one's a little bit easier now.
Oh, red flag down, and looks like it
did it get returned? It did.
And so did the blue flag. All right.
Okay, a little bit of a clash in mid there from both flag carriers. But we'll see. Ooh, the random rocket coming out of nowhere, denying that flag touch. And right now, Sanctify trying to hold it down too in mid. 11 HP, 61 after that health pickup, but he's going to fall back to base. And I want to say, it seems like Sanctify is kind of the main flag D. With what's his face, David. He's going to be playing kind of that support role on defense. But Vibration going for the pot shot, flag touch there. But it looks like 3, if not
so much
4. There's, I think all 4 A2M guys are in here. They were at that point.
Yeah.
You got 3 right now. So
is this the only CTF map without a power-up?
I believe so, actually.
Okay.
The only competitive one that I know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has no power-up. It's really just, this is a red dominant map. And if you go back to some of the highlights from very high-level CTF games, especially back in kind of 2011, 2012, you see a lot of Fnatic games, EG games, a lot of those where you'll see all these guys just dive bombing red. I mean, you'd have and the likes of Jones too on DFM with KGB and all those guys. And nobody's going to forget that game with Jones. I mean, he's infamous for the amount of impressives he racked up on this map. Literally, the god of all railers. I think it was 73 impressives on this map, which is ungodly. Because I tried my hardest to beat that.
How many overtimes?
None.
What?
That's what I was saying. The guy was an absolute machine. You want to talk about holding down a fort and denying everything. I mean, he was tossing. I want to say his accuracy was in the 60s for his railgun for a 20-minute game. And like I said, I tried to beat that record because I came from ICTF. I figured, you know what, that's pretty much. I played 10 years of ICTF. That's all I know how to do. That was the hardest thing I've ever tried to do in my life, and he did it against a top-level team. It was insane. I mean,
the most amount of rails I've ever shot in the game is 111.
Oh, I never count the rails. I just count the impressives and I count the accuracy.
But I'm missing all of them. So,
I guess it doesn't matter, right? No, Jones is an absolute animal, and he's able to do some crazy stuff with that railgun. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we're seeing here. Not to that extent, but again, the Rainbros, they understand kind of the importance of rail. Magical, that's a beautiful little flick onto Sanctify to keep himself safe. And that Mega's going to be up 2. That's massive for him. If he can get some help from his team, which it looks like he has, he's going to take away that that Mega. He's going to rocket jump back up, and it looks like he's got help in mid too. His team is going to be running with him, and this is beautiful coordination from them. He hits the rocket jump.
Of rocket jump.
Love it. The rail, look at that. Even the rail coming in, denying that the enemy player from doing any damage at all to Madrigal. Positioning is perfect. This is textbook CTF2 basically coming out.
Oh, vibration coming in with the
beautiful rocket jump again.
1 HP.
1 HP.
Oh,
that's unfortunate. Pithy was almost able to save it though. So
why would Sanctify there? Like, how did he know?
Because he's God.
Yeah.
Maybe he just spawned in mid and ran over there. I was like, oh, he's going this way. Okay. His teammate called it out.
Yeah.
That'd be the only thing I could think of.
Good communication in this game.
But still, I mean, Vibration literally just died, and he's already got the flag again. 3 A2M members coming out of the woodwork stuff. I love it.
Yeah, it looks like they may be able to cap out the game, but
I like this from Ballin, actually. He's swapping up the side that he jumps out of. He's pretty much nobody's been going on this left side all game. Hits the rocket jump, denied by the wall, but that does not matter. His team is there, and this should be the 6th cap because that is a clean cross mid there. There was no rails coming from anywhere. That was all fresh spawns from A2M. Nothing they could do at all.
Yeah, it seems like mid is doing well on Rainbros to keep guns out of the hands of A2M.
Good Lord. I mean, just the sheer amount of rails. And it's not from one player. I mean, Rainbros are playing it very smart. They've got 2, if not 3 guys in mid railing at all times. And again, you want to talk about keeping a team on their back foot. I mean, you're just spawning in your base. You've got nothing but pretty much shotgun to deal with when you spawn, and then you're dead again. I mean, what are you supposed to do against that? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's hard to tell who's in whose base because wherever you go, you just see Rainbros.
Yeah, exactly. They're everywhere. They're in 2 bases at the same time.
Yeah.
Plasma's not going to connect. Cap number 7 comes out. This is, again, utter dominance.
Yep. So it's 10 minutes in. We get to see a little bit more CTF in this time.
I'll attribute that to a bigger map.
I think the communication is a lot better between these 2 teams than the last game we saw.
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah. Both these teams know how to play the game.
We've gotten some returns and stuff.
Yeah. So. Even if it's just generalities. I mean, they know call-outs. They know a little bit more strategy, especially Rainbros. I think the other A2M team was not exactly huge QuakeLive players, the one we saw first. So, yeah, this is definitely more competitive, even though it's still kind of a blowout. At least it's more on the same page, essentially. So Vibration's actually failed that jump a lot now. He's going to bypass that yellow, or is he? Ooh. Oh, look at the jukes. Look at the jukes. Still misses the yellow, though. And Fragtastic and Boov are just getting torn apart. They have
he's got to be careful here. David with the shotgun chasing him down.
Or not.
Boom.
Wow, that's going to be it. So into the finals goes Rainbros. I expected it. I don't think it was really unexpected from anybody, but I guess we'll be going to the second semifinal.
So they're guaranteed $3,000 at this point.
It's got that going. That's not bad at all.
No, $2,000. Yeah.
2,000? 500 a pop?
Because if they lose this and then lose the lower bracket.
Which is not going to happen. I mean, let's be honest.
But $2,000, I mean, that pays for a plane ticket at least out here.
Yeah. Or that five hundo if they get the $2,000.
Yeah.
At least. So who do we have next? Are we going to... Anything lined up? Do we know? God, hello? Hello, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're in a game. So we'll just watch this one. So we got Thumpa's team again. This will be a lower bracket game, and they're fighting their way back through the lower bracket. Yes, Team Cake Plus versus A2M right now, and on Ironworks again. Very popular map in North America, and pretty much all the CTF players here are North American. I think David is the only European, but he's a Quake 2 player. I don't think he's played QL CTF before, so looks like Thumpa's team is doing well to get some caps. It's only 4 minutes, and they have 3 caps already, but A2M is here for in mid, putting on some pressure.
Yeah, already 3 caps deep on Ironworks again here. I'm thinking that Thumpa's team is probably going to be the number 2 team behind Rainbros in my mind, at least what I've seen so far. Actually, Thumpa's team and the primary A2M team, the one we just saw, might be a decent game if they end up playing. That might be, I'd say 1, 2, 3 in that order for
Yeah, I mean,
competitive.
From what I've seen, A2M's team, they have David, they have Sanctify. Like, those are, like, David's a really good Q2 player. Sanctify is a good QL player. So
Sanctify's got a decent amount of QuakeLive under his belt as well.
Yeah,
I think he's a Quake 2 player, right?
I'm
pretty sure, right?
He's played Quake 2.
He's played a decent amount.
But so they do have some experience, just like Thumpa's team does, Team Cake Plus. But
we ran into LG.
Oh,
no,
jeez. Plasma.
Plasma.
All right, that works. And this looks like a pretty good situation to meet Goober with LG, and wow, cleaned up.
Not bad work at all. But a lot of people run out of LG. It seems that's not good. LG on this map is vital. With all the jump pads and the defenders and everything going up jump pads, it's so easy to just destroy a stack with LG on this map, especially just because of the different levels to it. But Ken Cole, I don't think he's going to get too far, especially with Thumpa bearing down on him with that stack.
Looks like Thumpa playing D this time. What do you think of Japanese castles? No LG. Do you like that map?
On that map, honestly, that's probably the best decision they made, as much of an LG player as I am. I mean, it makes sense. I'm still curious because I mean it's been like that since the games or since the map was created, at least to my knowledge. But I would still like to see it with it just to see how it plays. I think having the rail there is enough, or maybe just swap one of them out. But then again, the long range mid stuff and the long range kind of like down the stairs from top to bottom in the base, you kind of have to have that rail. So I think it was the right decision. I just want to see how LG would change the dynamic of that map because
I like the defender pretty strong, I think.
I think definitely. And the one thing I'm thinking that I know would be a problem would be, again, kind of your high defensive player that usually plays at the top of base there with the stairs coming into the castles. It'd be so easy to just sit there with an LG and just kind of pin people, and that jump pad too.
Yeah.
To deny that big jump pad coming in through the top of the castle. That'd be very easy to deny. So
it looks like we have almost a cross cap situation going here. Thumpa has pulled the enemy flag all the way to his base, but his flag is somewhere in his base.
There it is. Oh, he's taking it down too.
Can he kill both players?
Oh,
he has the regen, so... Oh.
DRT, you need to get out of there, dude. Don't fight that fight. You got the flag, man.
Thumpa, go return flag? No, he wants red arm. Nope. Okay. Nope.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Thumpa doesn't care about red. Yellow's more appealing to him.
Okay.
I guess that's what it is. But Thumpa's getting across unscathed right now. He's really got nobody bearing down on him, but his team didn't even have to come meet him. But they are in base, so that does mean that it's secure. So that's going to be cap number 4 for Thumpa, and he's still got a massive stack to push out with again, which is huge. So That's a little bit of a mistake there for the red team, because if you can't put any damage bearing on these or on these guys bearing down on you in your base, they're just going to be right back for more.
Yeah. All right. So it looks like Thumpa's team is gaining a little bit of knowledge on these maps. They're looking a little bit stronger than when we last saw them. So maybe they can put some effort into the loser bracket final and try to get that second place, or go into the grand finals and get first place maybe. But you seem convinced that Rainbros will have it.
Honestly, their coordination and their teamwork is just too good right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the way that I feel. And from what we saw, I mean, that was a huge blowout on the primary A2M team. So we'll have to see. I mean, if Thumpa's team can kind of keep figuring this out. Is TCP, is that their name?
Yeah.
Are they Team K Plus? That's
yeah.
Thumpa's I mean, as long as they keep the coordination rolling, I mean, they've got a decent team. I mean, I don't expect them to really have much trouble with this team they're playing right now, and they're definitely not. It's just these latter rounds they're going to get into after this game that I'm really expecting them to possibly come up against some competition that's going to be kind of tough for them to overcome. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd say, as of right now, I'm gonna call third place for them.
Okay.
Unless they can do something crazy against the primary A2M team if they ever come up against them.
Yeah. So if they win this, I believe they'll go against the primary A2M team, the one that's still in the brackets. So,
yeah.
Looks like Mojo has managed to get a little bit of stack going. He was looking weak for a second, but this cross cap favors the blue team for sure. All that's happening is the clock is ticking down, and it's getting closer and closer to blue team. Team Cake Plus's win.
Nice one from Mojo. Pinning that rocker. Oh my God, he almost took that direct. I thought he wasn't looking. Beautiful dodge. So
looks like they're sending everyone to just go find that flag.
Mojo misses that big rail, but he is able to take down DRT. Not bad, takes almost no damage, but Mojo needs to start running around and get some items in his base, because they're coming up very soon. His red is up, his mega's coming up in just a second. Yellow's going to be up at the same time as mega as well. He needs to start moving around, picking up some items, get stacked up again, because he's ticking down to almost fresh spawn HP, which is not good, but
he's going aggressive.
What?
I don't know if I agree with this.
I don't agree with it at all. But I guess it works.
He's slaughtering everyone.
Whatever works, but don't let him get all your items, bud.
I totally understand the situation in which you have the enemy flag in your base and they have your flag, and you're like, all right, guys, just let me do it. You guys aren't getting it done.
Yeah. But only if you're stacked.
It's usually not the right decision.
Yeah,
to make.
no. I mean, only if you're stacked. Like I've seen some ballsy plays in a cross cap situation where one of the flag carriers would actually run in, with a team, but. I mean, it's really not an overextension at the same time, because he's fully stacked. He's got everything going for him. He may have even just picked up regen or something like that, but he'll just kind of stand at the top of the enemy base while his three teammates are fighting, and he'll just kind of rain down some rails, try to put in some pick damage where he can, try not to get touched, obviously. I mean, you got to be a little bit more defensive about it. But at the end of the day, they get it done. Mojo's able to get the 5th cap, and he's got regen to play with now, so this is going to be another huge push into the base for him, I would imagine. But he's taking a lot of LG damage. He is able to survive, but Kev... Oh, wow, that's a huge rocket he took to the face. That's going to make you run.
Oh, wow, he's taking a roundabout way. Don't go through the teleport. All right. And up top, down bottom.
And I guess everybody disappeared. Hello?
The other team is a... Knocked straight over.
Did he get... Oh, yeah, he didn't cap it.
They still have the flag.
Where are we at? Oh,
yeah, you gotta go to the pedestal. And boom.
I don't think they're 15. They should be 20, right?
Yeah, they've just been getting capped out, God.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so 6 cap, 2 more, and blue team will have the game. 8 more minutes to go. Thumpa looks like he's kind of playing D, but we've seen him get a few caps already in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of all over the place, honestly.
Yeah,
but 33 and 6. He's taking most of the stacks. He's taking a lot of the power-ups, and he's just doing a lot of work. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, he's the guy that you want to. He's got probably the best aim on his team.
Mm-hmm. He's an experienced player.
Yeah, for sure. So I agree with it, what they're doing with him.
And 1 more to go. Kev Didn't see a soul on his way back that time.
I didn't either.
Power Strip has power, and
That's usually how it works, right? You would hope so.
yeah, A2M is kind of just went ghost. Oh, I want to talk about Ghost Squad. Do you remember how they played this map?
Ghost Squad?
Yeah, in 2015, the South American team
Oh my God.
from Chile.
Dude,
They just all grabbed rail and sat mid.
they did that for TDM. They did that for CTF. They mutilated everybody. That was the most insane railing I've ever seen. And again, I came from 10 years of ICTF. I've never seen anything like that. That was unreal how accurate they were. Every single one of them was in the 70s.
Yep,
All
second rail.
tournament long.
Yeah,
We played against
that's
them,
it.
and I raged my face off because that was unreal dealing with that, dude. There was nothing you could do because they don't miss. So,
Yeah, so
God, man, I almost forgot about that. Why'd you have to bring the pain back, man? You're bringing back the pain.
looks like we're going to go into the second map,
Was that the second map?
Spiders Crossing.
Oh, another spider pick. Okay, I can dig.
But first, free-for-all on Wargrounds.
Just to warm up. So yeah, I'm fully expecting Rainbros. I mean, they're already in the finals, but so we're going to be looking at who was it? So if TCP wins this, they'll be facing off against the main A2M team,
Yes.
and that would be the lower bracket finals to get into the actual upper bracket.
Yep.
Okay.
So whoever wins this is guaranteed at least third place, which is $2,000.
Okay.
Second place is $3,000, and first